Good afternoon. I'm going to take a look at a beer called Brewmaster Jack. Hoppiness is a warm pun. This is a double IPA. 100 IBUs and 8.2% alcohol by volume. I guess actually Brewmaster Jack is the brewery, and Hoppiness is a warm pun is the name of the beer. So sorry for mixing that up. It also comes with this great description on the side that I'm going to read to you because it's entertaining. A Motueka Galaxy Double Dutch. The hop flavors may be too much for one to stand. This beer made with Valley malt grains gives aromas of lemons, peaches, and limes mirrored by tropical fruits. Enough carbonation, but not too fizzy. This beer is sublime. Enjoy this soon after the bottling date to taste the flavors when they're most robust. Now drink up, be it two or one. Hoppiness is a warm pun. So then it goes on to say, bottled on, and has a blank slate there, so who knows if this beer is any good. And it says best served at 45 degrees. So this beer is probably colder than that because I pulled it straight out of my refrigerator. There's not really a lot of space for me to, there's not a lot of space for me to stand up beers in my refrigerator if I want them cold. And so I end up putting them on their sides. And it's ill-advised to do that because, and you can't see it because I happened to do it, whoops, almost dropped that, right behind the label, but if there's sediment, yeast sediment in there, it always settles on the side of the bottle and then it gets churned up when you're pouring it. And so sometimes that can be good, sometimes that can be bad. So generally speaking, you want to keep your bottles upright when you're storing them, or at least when you're going to be chilling them to serve, so that way all the sediment can go down to the bottom. So don't be like me, is the gist of the situation. But let's check this beer out. I brought this really giant glass, and I'm not going to pour that much beer because, one, it's high alcohol, and two, I think actually it would be better poured in a different glass. So for this video, you get this crappy glass and this dirty pour, and then I'll enjoy it afterward. Come on, there we go. Wow. This is like an aroma smorgasbord of things happening. Oh my goodness. Holy moly, it's juicy and fruity, like mango or maybe papaya. Tropical. It has like hints of banana in it. It's like a fruit punch. Wow. Color-wise, it's very hazy, and I can't get my camera to decide that it likes the color, and it keeps getting dark. Hold on, sorry. Awkward. Okay, let's see if this works a little bit better. Just a little bit. The camera keeps trying to compensate for the amount of light by darkening and lightening the video, and that super sucks. So I'm sorry about that. I'll work that out at some point. Back to this beer. Very, very hazy. Possibly we can call this a New England IPA or a hazy IPA. It's definitely hazy. It's almost like a pinkish apricot color, as a matter of fact. It poured nice and heady. Looks like it's going to dissipate down as I drink, and I've slopped it around in this glass a little bit, and so I also can tell that it's going to have a lot of lacing, partially due to alcohol content as we drink this down. Wow. All right. Let's have a drink. Wow. I went into this not really knowing what to expect. I feel like IPAs are all over the map, and we've tried to be a little bit more consistent in having these like sub styles, but I feel like, it is my taste buds memory that it's going to be like a big hot punch to the face all the time. And so I'm always delightfully surprised when that is not the case. And so this beer is exactly that. It's very juicy and very fruity. It's very tropical, even florally. It is not hopped like mosaic kind of tastes like concentrated grapefruit juice, and it's very, very, very strong. I would even call it overwhelming, but that's my palate. I tend to go for maltier beers. So this beer is not like this. Like that. This is very juicy and delightful. I think it said it had a couple different hops on there. Galaxy is in here. Motueka, and I'm not familiar with that one. Anyway, you guys, this beer is super, super, super good. I'm kind of sad I didn't buy more. And I actually bought this beer to share with my sweetheart Jack, and I'm drinking it without them. Sorry, Jack. So maybe I'm going to have to buy more so I can share it with them, although I don't know if this is their style of beer. But anyway. It's thick and creamy. It has a nice mouthfeel to it. The head is nice and creamy. It's very, very drinkable. And this whole time that I've been thinking about it, or, drinking it, I haven't at all thought, oh my God, there's a lot of alcohol in here, even though it's 8.2%. And I feel like at 100 IBUs, we've kind of crossed that threshold, and we can't possibly experience any more bittering units. And so now we just break on through to the juicy tropical fruity side, and it's pretty amazing. So very, very drinkable, really nicely made beer. This is Brewmaster Jack out of Williamsburg, Massachusetts. So Brewmaster Jack, Hoppiness is a warm pun. Holy moly, Hoppiness is a warm pun. Double IPA. So again, 100 IBUs and 8.2% alcohol by volume. So cool. Great beer. If this is something that you've had, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. If you love IPAs, give it a try, and I really want to hear what you think. So cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.